guys, this is Coach Donny from Elevate Yourself, and I love to inspire you with educational and entertaining volleyball content. In this video, I'm going to review the Nike Unisex Zoom Hyperset 2 volleyball shoe. I was excited that Nike finally released another Hyperset shoe because the first Hyperset was one of the better volleyball shoes I tried 3 years ago, which I'll link that review video below. I do like the simple, clean, but still modern design that has a unique reverse Nike logo on the side. It almost looks closer to a basketball shoe instead of the typical dad shoe design that Nike has been putting out. The different colorways look bold with highlighting the reverse Nike logo on the side, which makes the shoe very eye-catching. When I first tried on the shoe, I immediately noticed how soft the interior felt with a flexible upper material, softer padding on the sides near the ankle bones, foam midsole, and padded tongue. Even though it was very comfortable with the first wear testing, it did take 1 to 2 weeks for the shoe to take shape of my foot. The shoe does fit true to size and also accommodates wide feet like mine. In terms of wide feet, it did feel a little bit tight at first on the edges, but after breaking in the shoe, it accommodated my wide feet over time. 3 of my favorite aspects of this shoe are the traction, shock absorption, and bounce. I just don't understand why basketball and volleyball shoes don't have really great traction. It seems like a bare minimum quality for all basketball and volleyball shoes. My guess is that professionals are always playing on very clean floors, so they don't really have to worry about having super sticky traction. But for the rest of us who play on average gym floors, which are often dusty and dirty, we do need that extra level of stickiness so we can jump, sprint, and land safely and not worry about slipping all over the place. The Hyperset 2 shoe actually has excellent traction, so much so that I sometimes tripped on myself when my foot gets stuck to the floor, which is a much better problem to deal with than slipping too much on the floor. This also helps me transfer all of my energy from my approach into my vertical jump, since there is no energy lost from any sliding of the shoe. This leads to my next 2 favorite qualities of the Hyperset 2 shoe. The air zoom in the forefoot gives the shoe a nice bounce when you're jumping, so you really get good energy return. I definitely felt bouncier in this shoe compared to the Nike Hyperset SE shoe, which actually feels like a completely different shoe, by the way, even though it's technically part of the Hyperset series. When you combine the bouncy feel with great shock absorption, you just have a very good jumping experience. I thought that the stiffer heel was going to make the landing too hard, but maybe due to the thicker heel combined with the foam midsole helps dissipate the landing forces. The stiffer sole also helps you transition to other movements after you land, since the landing forces dissipates faster than other shoes, like many Adidas volleyball shoes, which tend to absorb the shock very slowly with their boost technology, making you feel a little bit sluggish when you transition from jumping to sprinting. The bonus plus feature I loved was this reinforced padding over the big toe area. When you're playing defense, it's very common for the inside of your shoe to slide along the floor, which impacts that big toe area. It's also common for the big toe to eventually create a hole in the upper material, especially when it's too thin. So reinforcing this area felt really great and adds to the durability and longevity to the shoe. If you would like to try your own Nike Unisex Zoom Hyperset 2 shoe or any other volleyball shoe, then I highly recommend shopping at my favorite online volleyball store, All Volleyball. They have everything volleyball related, from balls, knee pads, shorts, spandex, customized jerseys, and more. They also have great customer service. Use my discount code and link below to get 10% off your entire purchase and free shipping on orders over $100. The 3 areas that could use some improvement are the lockdown, outrigger reinforcement, and the upper lacing comfort. The lockdown feel is below average, unfortunately, so my foot did feel like it would slide around inside the shoe, which made me feel slower to change direction and not as quick on my first step, which is critical for passing. However, I never felt unstable or about to sprain my ankle, so the ankle stability is still very good. I just felt a little bit slower during my lateral movements, which impacts my blocking, passing, and defense. The outrigger is great for stability, but because it's made of a stiffer rubber instead of something more solid, it allowed the side of my foot to slide laterally before it would stop. The benefit of the reinforced outrigger being made of plastic is that it locks down the side of your foot, but also rubs uncomfortably against the side of the foot, like it did with this Hyperset SE shoe. The upside of the reinforced area being made of rubber is it's more comfortable but doesn't push back against the foot enough, which contributes to the foot not feeling as locked down. The top lacing structure would also rub against the top of the inside of my ankle bone. It was an interesting feeling because the rest of the lacing structure actually felt quite comfortable, except for the top two lacing holes. It's almost as if that's where the padding and the flexibility ran out. So if they just added a little bit more padding near the top two laces so it wouldn't press against the ankle bone as much, it would definitely feel more comfortable. The price listed on the Nike website is $135, which is pretty average for the amount of shoe technology that you get in this shoe. And I still consider this shoe a pretty high quality construction. If you've been enjoying my videos, please consider joining my channel memberships by clicking that join button below, where you'll receive early access to all my videos, behind the scenes content like which shoe I'll be reviewing next, monthly live Q&A sessions, and more. It's also a great way to directly support Elevate Yourself, so thank you for your support. My overall rating of this shoe is a solid 8 out of 10. This is definitely a jumper shoe that has amazing traction, additional bounce, and great shock absorption. But it does lack in the lockdown feel of the foot and comfort in the upper area of the shoe. Let me know in the comments which shoe you would like me to test out next and what your favorite Nike volleyball shoe is.